So it's been tricky, to say the least. It's tough to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. Just saying. Hey geeks, Arahli here, and thank you for joining me today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved on the IronMine Ragnarok server. I had to change my duds out because I got attacked by an Arthropleura, so I have to fix those. So it looks a little weird because it's like got green wings on it now. Yeah, I don't know, whatever you can do. So we started building our base here on Ragnarok, our permanent base. And that means the silo has gotta go. So I've come over here. We took some losses on dinos. This is all that's left. I'm pretty sure we had another bear. We had a baryonyx. We hit some other dinos, and they apparently died. Oh, hey, Alpha Raptor. So I just need to. I've overloaded the raft right now. It is full. But I think I can still load it up with more stuff. So we're gonna find out if that's even possible. I'm going to take down the silo. It's time for us to move forward and do our other stuff. So we should... I'm going to definitely break this in a way that it's not going to go back together. There is something about triangles that they all like to snap in weird spots. So something is going to break up here for sure. I'm going to try to take out... You know what I should do is I should probably take the triangles out first. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys sit here for the whole thing. I just want to show you what we're doing. Getting us rolling, getting ready. This going to break things? Nope, sweet. You never know how they're actually snapped in together. Alright, so like I said, I brought the rhino up here so I could just go ahead and get everything all set and ready to go. I'm going to start tearing this bad boy down. Let's give you guys one last look at most of the silo before I get rid of it. Whoa. Okay. And I say most because somebody already accidentally broke a wall. That was this guy. So that's what's left of the silo so far. I'm going to tear it down and we're going to get back to our new base and start building. And I think we might change some stuff up already. Alright, bring you right back. Alright, guys. This is it. This is all that's left. Pick this up. Pick this up. Bam. It's all gone. The silo is gone. Now, the big question is, can we still move the rhino or not? Because it is definitely overburdened. Look at the weight on the right-hand side. Psh, we're good to go. Alright, so I'm going to get the rhino out of the river canyon here and back down towards the new base area. And we will start working on the building some new stuff with that base down there. Alright guys, we have gotten everybody over here, and I had to like build into this a little bit to like get, I walked all the things up over here that I couldn't get up here easily, and I built like a foundation into the wall, just enough to get them up here for the time being. I have to build like a more permanent solution for it. And then we've got, so, okay, well first things first, you'll see that we are, well, if you have a keen eye, you'll see that we are short 2 of our Ravagers. I actually traded 2 of them for these guys. B-Fun's been working on some crazy leveling and some crazy breeding for RGs. He's got this really cool colored one. All right, look at this. 307, right? Look at the stats of this guy already. So it comes with 5,000 ready to go, 1660 for stamina. The weight is 950 to start with, and the melee is 509. These are ridiculously awesome birds. So we're gonna actually use one real quick. I'm not gonna do anything to point yet. I think I found a nice saddle for one. We're gonna go ahead and just saddle this girl up real quick. And I actually haven't flown on an RG since the flyer nerf. That's not too bad. That's still pretty quick. Alright, so I was also told something else that I had no idea about. Remember that place where I thought we had like a foundry forge kind of area? Yeah, apparently we do, and I just totally missed it. So we're gonna go back over there. What is this? There's like a little caving down piece down here? This is cool with the like trees and stuff. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you could totally build into that thing. That's cool. All right, let's get back up here. So stamina on this bird is great, and the weight is already fantastic, obviously. So this is pretty good. They said that, so Crackers said that and Rimtis, I think, and Crackers, of course, had used an industrial forge right around the corner. Oh yeah, it's right there. So when I came up like on foot right here, right? So I didn't even look that way. And I probably wouldn't be able to see it anyways. Yeah, you can just barely see the thing going because I went right in there. So I actually built some stupid, like, little base ones in there because I was going to get ready to start using, to, like, build a big one. But look what we have right here. A giant industrial forge just ready to go. And an Anki already up here. Beautiful. We're going to get all the metal we need. That's going to make me change my plan a little bit, too. I think I'm going to change over to doing a metal base instead of Adobe. So I'm going to start getting some stuff ready to go for that. Because it's going to take me a while to get all of the stuff we need, I might actually do just some wood right now and kind of see if maybe I can get a basic shape for how it's going to end up when it's all done. And then we'll go from there, I think, because I'm going to probably just get some wood or thatch or something to kind of build out the shape a little bit more. Because, I mean, okay, we used a really super technical technique, that's right, to build before. The foundation layout that we have over here, it's really specific pattern of I'm making stuff up as I go. So I don't know if you guys have ever kind of just gone. I just kind of a basic shape that I thought would be kind of cool, and I just started putting pieces together. So even I have no idea where this build is gonna go yet. So I'm gonna get back down here. We'll get some wood pieces going. I think we'll try to get some ideas of how this is gonna work out. And then we'll kind of work from there. I do want to check one thing before I go, though, with you guys. They just, like, literally just dropped an update for ARK that changed some glider stuff for us again. So if you guys are playing along at home on PC, you'll know they put in an update through that made it so you had, like, a 10-second cooldown on glider, which is crazy. It's so long. Okay, so we'll glide a little bit. We'll drop. And now 1, 2, 3. They switched it to 3 seconds. Oh, that is so much better. And it sounds like they fixed something that, like, if you tapped a bunch, like when you first started to, that what did they say? They prevented closing glider for a brief period after opening, which means that if you jump and instantly tap it again because you're like trying to spam your jump button to make it work, that'll actually keep it open for just a minute for you. So look, let me tell you, I understand the speed change. I actually kind of appreciate the 40% drop in speed. I didn't think I'd feel that way, but it does actually feel pretty good to fly at that kind of lower speed. Let me so like this is the speed you kind of go all the time now. And it was way, way faster before, which was kind of crazy and fun, but it's also a little unrealistic. I mean, these are just like hide in metal, like I shouldn't be like a fighter jet. So as weird as it was to kind of get that nerf, I do kind of understand where they're coming from, and it actually doesn't feel as bad as I thought it was going to. So, all right, next thing for me, gathering a bunch more materials and redoing, well, I'm going to leave the base stuff down for now. I'm going to build up with some wood, I think, and just get a basic structurally, hopefully sound idea for how this might turn out. And then I'm going to actually start getting metal. So we're probably not going to see all that in this episode. I'm just going to try to get a basic idea what's going to work or not work. I want to kind of get you guys an update on what's happening. Show you guys the silo is gone. We are now here. I got to find a way to get up and down still. Ooh, we got a lot of work ahead of us. So remember how I said I was probably going to change what we did, like, material-wise? Yeah, that happened. So for the moment, we're doing stone and wood just because, you all know I like this color. I like how this looks. I like having the inside out wood. That's caused some extra complications here. Let me have those guys shut off normally. I do. Okay, so I'm going to show you. We changed some ideas too. Remember before I had a piece that extended out from here as like a living quarters kind of thing? We're not going to do that now. I'm going to actually kind of built it in differently over here. I put in the inside out walls, which we'll go outside and look at real quick. A little heavy. because I have a bunch of materials. I want to show you kind of what I've been working on. But I have these light here right now to kind of do this inside out thing. I might have to get rid of that. There's a weird gap inside if I... We'll look at that in a second. I like the inside out wall thing. I'm going to probably end up putting some metal and glass in here. I just haven't gathered all the materials yet. So for the moment, we're kind of doing some placeholder stuff to kind of make sure it all works the way I want. Getting the inside out walls is actually a lot harder on this than on other builds I've done, because I'm just like the way the stone works. It doesn't like to do this the way I want it to. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So normally we would just put a ceiling out here and then snap the wall down, right? But if you notice, when I look down, it's still facing the wrong way. Like it needs to turn around and be green. So I've had to put this down so it has a snap point, and then like find the weird spot I could stand that it will turn it inside out. It's really awkward. So I'm going to show you maybe one or two of these if I can get it to work. But it's been a lot more difficult than it has been before. Can I see? Look, like this. Seriously, in the old stuff, we just blip, put it down, and go. Okay, oh, there it was. And then it does this, where it snaps it the wrong way, anyways. All right, let's pick this up. I have done this about, I don't know, 20 or 30 times with a lot of these right now. So what I've been doing, though, is building up to the piece I want to be up there. And then because they're supported by the foundations and stuff, I can take these away. So this is the same with vanilla, because we have the same vanilla build pieces going right now for this. And then I have to replace the walls, which means I need another wall, which I probably don't have another stone wall. You can see I've been gathering materials, getting stuff ready, but it just hasn't been enough time in between. Since I left you guys, this has actually been like 2 days of me working on this because I had a couple ideas of what I wanted to do, and I've been trying to work out how to make that happen. I think in the future, I might stream more of this kind of stuff so you guys can kind of be with me as I figure stuff out, and then maybe you guys will just end up seeing more of the finished product as a YouTube video. Now, the drawback to what I just did here is that it's going to want to make the stone is going to want to snap up there once we get the other piece in. So I've got to get this down here, and it's got to be facing outward. But now I have to make sure that this wall faces outward as well. So it's been tricky, to say the least. It's tough to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. Just saying. Let's run back inside. This is honestly, this is the reason you guys don't always see videos of me doing stuff like this, like step by step, because some of this stuff takes a ridiculous amount of time just to find the right finicky snap point. Oh, see, like right there it was. Okay, that's the right snap point to make sure it's facing the right direction. And it's not a big deal with stone because there's not like an inside and outside anymore for the S Plus stuff, but if you get it wrong, this little bit where the stones overlap each other, like where it kind of comes down all jagged, would be inside out and incorrect, and you'd have like weird gaps there. And I already have to cover up some of the gaps anyway, so that's what these door frames are for here. The double door frames, they cover the gap between the wood and stone where they touch. So like when we get over to the stuff over here, like we have to have that in there, otherwise the doors or the gaps will show. And I'll show you that real quick before I cut away to do some more of this off camera. So if we put in this piece here and hopefully can find... Okay, so that's how it's supposed to work with what I've been doing. Oops, see, and that snapped to the wrong one again. So I've been essentially putting these up like this as I've gone, and I have to kind of like step back and look until I can get the right spot. Once that one's in place, it's pretty easy. And I don't remember, do I go... Is it 2 up? Yeah, it's 2 up. So when we get done with this, though, there's a gap. You can see kind of that little gap over there with the stone. It's not as bad on this side as it is on the other. And once this is gone, I can actually just take the wood wall out of that, and it'll stay up there like it needs to. You lied to me! You lied! Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. And this is a little harder usually for the stupid stone one because it's right down here at the bottom now. So see, now it's straight. Let me show you actually what that looks like too. That's the gap I'm talking about. So like if you get the walls backwards, you get that weird nasty gap in there. You would not believe how long that stuff takes. I actually had to take this one back out, the middle one, and put the bottom in and then drop the middle one down and find the snap point there. It's just, I don't know. Its snap points are just weird. And, it's because I'm breaking it to do what I want. Obviously, it's because I want the inside out walls, but that's just how it works. So I brought the door frames with me now. Yep. It's always a bit of a guessing game as to which one's going to be which. That's all I need. So here's what I was talking about. Okay, no, that was good. It snapped right in. So now I've got to put this other piece back in. You know what I need? I probably need to have this again. And then I can put this. I need the arrows to face outward, I think. And I've got too much stuff to... Oh, see, that was right for a second there. On the other one. No. Oh, no, it was that. Oh, it was. Yeah, and see if you press, like for me, it's Q. It doesn't snap like it needs to. So you got to find that one weird spot that lets you put it in place. Oh. All right. That's one of the harder parts. It's done. Let me show you this kind of weird thing on the inside so we can kind of work up from here. I'll show you what I was talking about with this piece too real quick. So I don't like that sticks out this... Whoa, hello leg. I don't like that sticks out the side like we saw over there. So I should have some stone ramps in here someplace. There's two. We'll go ahead and use one of these instead of the wooden or the stone sloped roof. So, I need to put a wall in, I think, to make that work again. Well, it looked like it was almost... No, okay, yeah, definitely need a wall. So we put a wall on the inside, and then we can put this piece in. See that weird little gap there? It's tiny, but there's a gap. I don't like it. And the only thing I can do to get rid of that is to just not have the sloped wall here. Which I guess we could do... I don't know. It seems weirdly unsupported to do that, and I could put I was gonna put in like door stuff like this, right? To kind of wrap around the corner. I guess that wouldn't be bad because we could do that on these pieces and have it look like it's being supported that way. And then I would just have to put another one here. All right. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll work. But yeah, so to do this, I had to put that wall in, which we'll do one. Should be this. Right there. And we put that piece in there. And then to make this work, it's 2 triangle roofs, which I should have a couple more of those in here, I think. I do. Put those down here. And then you want to actually keep this wall here to do this because the wall being here lets you snap it differently. So when we have it like this, it's actually going to snap flush on this piece. If that wasn't there, they overlap in a weird spot, which I'll show you. So I just put this back in. So it's not the tremendously easy thing to put down. You'd have to build up or down usually, but I guess I can't show you without the other piece. You get a, but there's a weird... it overlaps that piece, and then you actually can't make it out. So this way, I can just get out this section here, but you can't do that if you don't have that wall in place. So we'll put that back in place. We want... nope, we want... You were there for a second. Triangle roofs, you are the bane of my existence. There we go. We can just get the next one, has to snap next to that, which is also a weird little snappy point. There it is. And that'll give us our flat piece to come up to after that. So we should, if we look down, we should need a triangle, which I'm pretty sure left from the bird. On the bird. Yep. And I'm not too fat, thankfully, anymore. So now that we've got that piece there, we can actually go ahead and place some of these pieces up top. Should be stone there. So now we can do the corner piece first, and then this piece. And now what we'll actually have is we'll have a nice smooth transition up to this next section here. So that transition makes it so we can kind of get up to the top. So let me take you over there and show you on the other side. This is going to drag long. So I'm going to actually probably finish up the main section of this without you guys so I can come back and show you. But so we've got ourselves a little platform landing here. that kind of comes out to the top, and we'll do the same on the other side, and then we actually build like a little housey deal up on top there. So, all right, I'm gonna keep working. I'll be back someday. The rain feels good. It's all worth it, guys. When you get a weird concept, you want to just play it out. Sometimes it takes a little bit extra work, but it's definitely worth it to kind of see what you have in your brain place come out and be represented. So I shall return. All right, guys, we're almost done with the outer part. This is a good chance to show you that thing I was talking about earlier with the weird snap point. So if you snap downward from a ceiling with a sloped, with a triangle roof, you're going to get this little weird lip like this. It's not a big deal normally, but if you want, like, for over here and I want to walk in flush, or I want to make sure that this, like, looks the same, I have to actually place a wall to make that work. So I have a wall right here, or a door frame. Right here. We'll just snap a couple of these guys up there. And then if we take off that, that ceiling that's up here. Oops, to make one of those. Now when we actually snap that same piece in, triangle roof, you go where I tell you to. Yep, a little reverse psychology there. Now you see there's no gap though. There's no little lip that comes up for it. It's nice and flush. And then we just have to snap that other one to the side of it, which is always entertaining. If we could just right next to you. See, now, because this is snapping down here, you got that weird gap there, too. So I can do the same thing to get rid of that. This actually is made, like, they're supposed to snap to each other. So there is a snap point for me to work with over there. But in the interest of showing you how this works again, we'll go ahead and take this. And they're just showing you how it works again. I guess I'm going to do that part again. And then what I can do is this right here should be the other one. A lot of walls. I got another one over here, I think. Oh, man. Sometimes you got to be careful. It's really easy to mess things up when you're getting, like, real crazy with these builds. Okay, so with that gone and that other piece up here. Now, we should be able to snap this one downward. With a little reverse psychology, maybe. Let's try that again. Just go there. Yay! Okay, and then same with this one. If I pick this up, now when I put this one in, oh, 3. Yep. If you could just go that way. Now it's nice and flush. Now, before I forget this time, I will put the top pieces back in. Did I break the ceiling? No, I picked it up. Okay. Oh, man. I'm going to have to call this episode, like, Snap Points of Ridiculousness or something. Oh, buddy. Whew. I swear. Just go. Just right there. I don't even know what you're snapping to. Okay. Guys, seriously, for reals. We're almost there. Oh my god. Okay. We'll put this guy, if you're looking at it, look at it so it points the direction you want. Holy crap. All right, now, moment of truth time. Can I take these down? They're supposed to stay up there. Holy crap, we did it. Okay, let's get out here. Let's take a look. Ooh. All right. Crazy shape is coming together. I gotta stop. I gotta stop for a while. Let's call the episode here. We've got the outer shape working. The next thing I have to do is put a top on this thing for like a living quarters, and I gotta fill it in with some machines. Holy crap. Snap points, baby. Woo! If you guys have enjoyed the episode and the remodel, let me know. Drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content. I am going to switch a lot of this out for some metal and glass and stuff. I just got to collect all the materials for it. Whew. Thank you for joining me as we played with snap points today. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.